Hello, and welcome back to 10 Minutes of Astrology. I hope you are having a wonderful morning, noon, night, good times, good vibes. We are going to be talking today about Mars in. Did I do Capricorn already? I think we're at Mars in Aquarius starting November 30th, 2031. Please, for me, check the comments for my housekeeping information. That's where you'll find the link to my astrology predictions playlist, where all of these videos are together so far in the order that I have been predicting them for. Now, approximately on November 30th, Mars goes into Aquarius. We have a semi-sextile, the first thing, in Jupiter in Capricorn at 1 degree. If you would like to know more information about Jupiter in Capricorn, I do already have a video. Again, if you check my astrology predictions playlist, you can find it there. Semi-sextile, I feel like I can hear all of you. That's where Jupiter is going to be learning from Mars. Well, what is Mars in Aquarius? It's random actions. Mars is your activity, it's your work ethic, it's what you strive to do, it's where your goals actually are. In Aquarius, well, we never know what's happening with Aquarius in their minds, what they're thinking, why they think that way does not make sense. And let alone a Mars in Aquarius, where their actions are what they want to do when they want to do it. And they think it's because it's you never know what's happening, that's good for them because it keeps like the spice of life. I can view this positively if you're able to roll with the punches, but for those who are not and that cannot handle all the crazy chaos that we've already been having, this is going to be another one of those times where you just roll your eyes and put your head in your hand and you're like, what in the actual? So, the semi-sextile here, Mars, the crazy action, is teaching Jupiter in Capricorn that the escalation of trying to hurry up and make it to the top and to be like the head person and the leader or whatever this quick expansive social ladder climb you're trying to get on to, like, I hope that it's teaching, because Jupiter just got here, so I'm hoping that it's teaching that random things will still come up, and how are you going to be able to handle and bob it, because Aquarius goes with the flow, right? The flow can be whatever is happening around it, it'll just ride with it. They're very intuitive, especially with Mars here. So it's like you mental, passion, intuitive, you just are, again, air people, especially for a while now, this has been their like whole spiel of who they are. So they're cool with this. But it's especially water people that have been emotionally just wrapped up in all of this. But earth people here, this is where you can learn to still be stable in the crazy rocky currents. And that's if you learn positively from this. Now, if you take away negatively from this, any bump will majorly throw you off. And how quickly can you come back to your own stability? Mars in Aquarius also teaches, why does it matter? How much does it matter to you? Is it that important? And it's a broad scale of self-reflective. It's beautiful, and I hope you do learn these lessons. If you don't, just know you're in for one crazy up and down that you weren't going to be able to handle and control anyway. So if you can stay stable through it and just ride the wave with them while you just rock with it, you can handle it. It's when you get your panties in a bunch that things will fall apart very, very quickly. So come back to your stability, come back to what you know is comfortable. And I wish that I could word this better for you, but I'm going to move on. Then we have a conjunction to Pluto in Aquarius at 11 degrees. I usually view conjunctions positively. This is big transformation. We're actively doing big transformation. The thing that I'm concerned about with Aquarius, though, is sometimes it's change for the sake of change and there's no actual purpose. They do that in hopes that it'll get better, and they don't always see that far ahead. They're like, well, let's do this now. That's not always the right decision. So remember, Aquarius people, your decisions and indecisions and randomness are affecting more than just you. It's not just you on this ride of life here. So please, please keep that in mind, because y'all can sometimes be careful what you wish for vibes. It's you do something because you wanted to do it, but then the effects, like, you can't remove it fast enough. And even though sometimes you'll want to backtrack to move forward in this direction, that way is not always another way out. Like, sometimes now you're here and you did this not only to yourself, but the rest of us. So I do like this conjunction because at least the transformation of larger scale society is being active and is on the same page. But I'm concerned about where this cultural page really is. Are we doing this to benefit the collective, or are we doing this just for the fun of anarchy and wild and out? And, if we can't have it our way, let's just burn it down and add air to it. I'm a little sketched by this. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Then we have a sextile to Neptune and Aries at 12 degrees, approximately December 6, 2031. This is positive because we just had this conjunction. It's like the very next day. It's basically the same time that the conjunction to Pluto and Aquarius is happening. So you have Pluto and Neptune and Mars all right now. This is the moment where I want to remind Virgos, this alignment is a God's finger alignment. So if you have anything at 11 or 12 degrees or even 13 of Virgo, remember, God is pointing at you. Now, God's finger can be a good thing because God can be blessing you. But sometimes it's a blessing through the lesson. And these have been very hard lessons for you. So just keep in mind, God is pointing at you. Now, sometimes God pointing at you will bless you. A lot of times it's a really difficult lesson to learn. So please keep that in mind. Otherwise, this alignment, for anybody that doesn't have like specifically something in Virgo at that degree, this is, again, another good thing. I've been talking about this transformation with this spirituality, so I'm not going to harp on it. Mars then squares Chiron in Taurus retrograde at 17 degrees, approximately December 13th. This is another gut punch to the home because Mars in Aquarius is not a cleanly, we can't find our keys. It's in the stuffed animal. And Chiron here has been desperately trying to keep its home together. And it's like at some point you just throw your hands up and you're like, you know what? Screw it. My house is just going to be messy. I accept that. And it's not only your external house now, but it's also a form of your internal house and the collective home. Like, our world, I don't want to say it's too far gone. I never want to say that. But this may be definitely a time where we focus more on the trash in our world and recycling things and like actually trying to be environmentally friendly. And Mars in Aquarius there can be industries and stuff that just pop up to deal with this, but a lot of this is, it's like wow, wow, and I wish I could explain this better as well. Chiron and Taurus has been trying to keep the home clean, and with the square here, especially to Aquarius, like we've done a lot of damage, not only to our temples, our bodily temples, but our actual homes. And then we look even further than this because we've got Aquarius here, and this is our home planet. Like, what have we done? We have a trine then to Saturn retrograde in Gemini, approximately 19 degrees, approximately December 15th, 2031. This is a nice alignment, even though I don't believe Saturn has any idea what it's doing. Quite frankly, Mars doesn't either. It's party fun, and let's sing and dance ourselves on the way to hell. If there is one, we're probably just in a void. Like, this is really kind of all over the place mental. I don't have that much air in my chart, so this is going to be a lot of lessons for me. But for other people, it's screw what's right and what's wrong and what's moral, and trying to, let's just act wild and crazy and random. Like, I feel like people are giving themselves the leisure to just go on their own crazy mental journey, regardless of how. I feel like there's a lot of lost our collective minds too. But like now people are just like, oh, well, this is normal. And like we've allowed people to just be crazy. Anywho, we also have a trine to Uranus retrograde in Gemini. This is approximately 24 degrees, December 23rd. This is another positive alignment for the crazy random chaos in every direction. At least actively, we're jiving with the random crazy chaos, unless you're potentially a Capricorn like me, or Taurus, especially Virgos. Like, earth signs are getting, this is not the time for this. Goodness is definitely like for the air and fire people. Like, y'all are loving this. This is fantastic because y'all just ride the wave and you have been given the green light to just be your crazy selves. I'm so glad for you. We have then Mars going into Pisces, where we get emotional about it, December 30th, 2031. So right as the year is turning, at least here in America. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, fam. Remember to press all the buttons. Thank you.